Here's my audience. Cass. And okay, thank you, boys. Millions of people gamble with their lives every day because they can't afford their life-saving medication. Today, I'm going to be explaining the high cost of insulin and how it impacts diabetes and how we can make a difference. I want you to understand how essential this medication is and how expensive it can be. A vial of insulin, depending on the brand, costs anywhere from $200 to $600 a vial, and this vial only lasts 2 to 3 weeks, and prices are continuing to rise. Lantus, a well-known insulin company or brand of insulin, increased in price from $244 to $431 between 2013 and 2019, an approximately 77% increase, according to Andy Bird's article in the Thinking Progress in March of 2019. Sorry. High prices of insulin can cause many people with diabetes to stretch out their dosage and gamble with their lives by going without the medication for stretches on time. One example is the death of Shane Patrick Boyle, who died on March 18, 2017 of type 1 diabetes after his GoFundMe campaign fell short of $50 to pay for his next month's supply. In recent years, insulin prices have skyrocketed. According to figures compiled by the Senate Finance Committee, which is currently investigating possible price gouging in the industry, some prices have increased 500% within the last 10 years. And there's currently a Senate investigation panel going on, and there was actually a hearing in January of 2019 in which the case is still active. So why does this affect you? Well, according to the CDC, in a news report of July of 2017, 9.4% of Americans had diabetes. This number is on the rise, as well as the cost of insulin. Chances are you or someone you know has diabetes and may be struggling to pay for their medication. More than 30 million people in the United States have diabetes, and as of last year, an estimate 7.4 million people used insulin daily, according to the American Diabetes Association in September of 2018. Millions of adults in the U.S. skip their medications due to the high price tags, according to a Harvard Health report in 2018. And high pharmaceutical prices are about 3 times higher than the rest of the world. So not only are we paying more for insulin that recently was less, but we're also paying more than some other countries. I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, well, what about insurance? Everyone has insurance or should have insurance, but don't they help pay for it? Well, most health insurances only cover a portion of prescription costs, and they rarely cover supplies such as testing strips, blood sugar meters, meter needles, injection needles, and alcohol wipes. All these necessary supplies to be a diabetic and manage your blood sugar levels. Without insurance and manufacturer coupons, some insulin prescriptions would cost over $1,000 a month. While 3% of diabetics have no health coverage at all, according to the Diabetes Patient Advocacy Coalition in an article written by Andy Bird in a Think Progress article in March of 2019. Now, Big Pharma is taking advantage of increasing numbers of diabetics and their need for insulin. Drug companies in general have figured out how to price better from a profit marketing perspective, according to a Columbia University economist, Behaven Sapat, explained in a statement in an article of April of 2019. So this is a recently new issue that we're all exploring. So how do you make a change? Well, each of you should go to www.makeinsulinaffordable.org and sign the online petition to make insulin more affordable. Insulin is a life-saving medication and should be affordable. While the cost of manufacturing insulin has declined in recent years, the past isn't being passed along to the consumers. It's actually, skyrocketed with our pricing. We're not helpless. By talking to your doctor, you can make sure your prescriptions are more affordable and save yourself money. In conclusion, insulin is expensive and people are gambling with their lives because they can't afford it. Take a few minutes out of your day and go to www.makeinsulinaffordable.org and sign the online petition making insulin more affordable. Diabetics are dying because they can't afford insulin. Big Pharma controls the insulin market, and insulin prices are continuing to go up, and so are the numbers of diabetics who need insulin. No one should die because they can't afford their medication, so help me make a change, because one day you might find yourself needing a medication you can't afford.